Welcome back, guys. So, we are still in space, directly where we left off before, and I think we should go back down to Earth and stock up on all the science that I didn't know we needed up here, but it seems we did. So let's just leave some things that we might need. Let's just leave some chests, so we have some we don't need to take up again. Leave a roboport. Can we just place one? We can. But let's just leave one for now. And leave something else maybe. Productivity modules might be good. Just a small amount of things we might need. But yeah, let's just leave a few things in orbit. And then go back down to the ground. There we go. Few inserters might be good. So let's go back down to the ground. To do that, I think we just go into the space capsule and land in the space, or down here. See right here in a base that's still working at full speed, making whatever we need. And then we have this one we can go to at some point as well. Let's just check out if there's anything good on this one. Oh, it seems there's quite a bit of resources. And we might want to try and expand to this at some point. Never tried that before, and hopefully there's no enemies here. That'd be quite nice, but we're probably not that lucky. So, first things first, let's go back to our own destination, Navius. So, here we go. Whee! Let's see how this works. Nice easy landing. Just filling up again. And let's do this. This might be a good thing to do. Request. I'd like to copy. Don't need you anymore. You. But I'd like to get some stack inserters. And then let's place down a few of these. Some green wire. Come on, let's do here. And see if that one is less than or equal to 1. Or is less than 0, then it should work. Oh. Is that how it works? If space capsule is less than 0, less or equal to 0, then it should work. Good, because then we can request space capsules right here, and then we should pretty much have automated this process. Let's see, space capsules. Just request one, throw this into the system, and yeah, then it stops working. It's full, and then we just need the cargo rocket section set up. Luckily, that's quite easy to do as well. Isn't that what we have here? Why has this... Oh, less than 100. I set it to that, then it should work. Up to 100. And then we've pretty much automated all the inputs for this. So, what we also need to bring into space is space scaffolding. So let's just set up that to be made. We can do it right over here, where these are being made. I think that's quite a good idea. So if we just set up scaffolding, we can always move it a bit later. Come on, little robots. Thank you. I'd like to get some space scaffolding. And for that we need more, what's it called? Low density structures, pretty much more of all of this. So it might be good just to expand it a bit. or just make an entire new cell just with this. So let's do that. So let's see if we can find a place for our low density structures and make a new cell with that. We might just do it over here. I think that'll be quite cool, just making an entire cell with low density structures. So place that down. Might move all of this as well into a new cell, so I have one cell for each. Yeah, let's just do that so we have it sorted out. Move you up here, and then we will take and place what's it called, the rock control parts in the cell next to it, below it, and then keep the heat plating right here. Cut you over here, and then we'll just go from here. So now we're making this, we should get a lot more of the things we need for low density structures. Oh, it's not low density structures, but for scaffolding in space. So what is it missing? Let's just go and check. Let's see, it is just low density structures, so that should get up and running very soon. Mark it on the map. Low density structures, like some rocket control parts right here, our units, and then we have the heat one over here, heat plating. So that's a lot of our science things that's now automated or expanded. So what is the next thing we should work towards? It's pretty much getting more science into space. Chance of damage might be good. Or we might get more of these laboratories. Yeah, let's just research all of these. I think we need them in space. Get this one and that one, because as soon as we have this, we can start to craft them and take him into space. So while we wait for that, let's just check on our what's called production in base, and it seems everything is running very smoothly. All our coal and stone is filling up nicely, having a huge amount everywhere, so we have 2 stacked at a time. So let's go over and set up a lot of the new production things. We have room right here, so let's set up all our space production. Might be cool, or we should probably do it down here with the rest of the space things, just to keep it a bit organized. So let's go down here, and let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. That should give us some of what we need. Life support is already filled. Let's see. We need space assemblers. We'll need life support we have over here. Then we'll need space manufacturing. We will need recycling facility. And we will make a space science laboratories as well, just to spend a bit of resources getting all this done. And while we're at it, we might just expand this a bit more. Or what is it missing? Copper. Let's just check. Well, we have enough copper, it's just not being delivered fast enough. It probably will be as soon as it's up and running, like right now. So let's just expand this over and get a ton of, yeah, just like that. Do the same with these ones. Just having a surplus of production is never too bad. And let's do the same with the heat plating. Oh, that's not as important, so we can just leave that for now. But this will give us an entire cell making each of them, and start to tax our production a small amount. Plastic will lack soon because we're missing oil. these are not working. Because these are working. Oh, they are not working. We have enough petroleum for... Oh, it's just not going out fast enough. So let's just fix that. But it might just be because it's not filling them fast enough. Why ain't it taking them out any faster? Oh, we have limits on them. Unless that's not a reason we're missing. No, we're just missing oil. We're completely good on everything. That's great. So plastic is always, might just give it a small amount of expansion. And also let's just check that we can't put in productivity modules. Probably also need that on the science. In case we produce more here. Good. So that is sorted. This is sorted. Power is fine. What else can we put in? Oh, we can in these as well. Might not be as needed yet, but at least plastic is quite important to get it in. Whoops. There we go. And then we'll just expand it over one. Just to make sure we have enough for everything we need. Live. Let's just expand it a small amount. Q, just give me 2 more plastic. So we have some for the future. And right now the base is running extremely well. Everything's producing at a very nice rate. We can start to produce these as well. Let's see what we have. Productivity, it should be right over here. Let's just get number 2 productivity ones. It will cost us some resources, but we have enough for it at the moment. At least for one. There we go. So now that this is up and running, we should be able to do a bit more down here at our space things. Our rocket is also ready now. We'll be able to fire whenever we need. Manual, full cargo, green signal. So that's something we have to look at some point at how to automate that thing. Other than that, we just kind of need to send things in space. What if we send 1,000 of each science for now? I think that might be cool. So what do we have down here? What is needed in space anyway? So let's see, is military needed? No. Does any of the late game things need military science? This one does. Space, yeah, it does. So let's just grab all the science we can make here on Earth and make it in space, because these have to be crafted in space, I think. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's grab 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do the other side just to make it a bit clearer to see. Then we have our science here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give this a bit of power. Hook it all up. And then we'll send, what is a good amount? 1,000 sciences at a time? Might not be enough. How much is needed for things? Let's just check that. 100, 100, 500, 10k, damn. But yeah, we can just send, let's send 1,000 at a time, so then we don't send too much, and we will have a bit of what we need. If less than 1,000, science. Just mark those 1,000. If red is less than 1,000, green, military, chemical, production, utility, and space science. So that's to fill a row each, or 5 or half a row each. So that should give us enough room for a lot more things. So let's just request all the things we need. Red to 1,000. As I say, green, military, chemical, production, utility, and space. And then we'll just up them up to 1,000. And this should make sure our base starts produce a ton of things. Let's go up to 1,000 here as well. And let's see if our base can even handle this. That'll be quite exciting to see. But look, now we have science flowing in, filling up a lot of our cargo. Then we also need scaffolding. How much do they stack in? I'll just check on it's up here. Might need to expand this a small amount, because scaffolding is going to be so important. Here we go, and there. Oh yeah, we are using quite a few productivity modules. I completely forgot about that. Well, that is fine. Our base can hopefully handle it. I'll define it as no problem at all. This one just launches rockets. How many have launched? 2. And this will just fill up nicely. So is anything being attacked by biters or something? No, it's just meteors. So at some point we probably need to get down to missile defense. Wow, we are taxing the base quite a lot. But that is fine. That is fine. Science being produced. This is still producing in orbit. Let's just have a check. We still have quite a bit of science left. And down here we are producing all the things we need. Except all the inserters that we are missing. Well, we have a ton of blue. So it's pretty much just not... Oh, it has that as well. So let's just give these an upgrade. They are going way too slow. There we go. Then we should start producing them a bit faster now, because they are missing everywhere around base. 400! What have I been making? Damn. That is a bit more than I thought. But that should be good now. Science is going along. We can remove that small part as well. And is that all our production in base? These will start crafting as soon as we have enough. Have we researched anything else we need? We have. Not quite sure what to do, but let's build them. Come on, little robots. Let's see, what do we want? Oh, we have all those. We might need some pipe in space. Space pipe. So let's just make those two. And space underground pipe. Since fluids might be one of the things we will need in space. But if we look at science for now, I think that might be good. Then the first science is this one. And that needs a lot of things. So let's start researching what we need to make science. Thermal reactor. Seems we needed quite a few things. So yeah, we'll just let the base run. Very, very good. Coal, slacking. Oh, new planet. Let's just check it out. It has a twice as long day-night cycle. Has iron. That's pretty cool. Life science 100%. And wind. I don't know if half wind is better or worse than for robots, but I think it's better. Might be wrong what I think it is. So let's just check out the base. Oh, the planet even. If there's anything cool here. Let's give our... Oh, that's life science already. Oh, that's a lot of life science. But also quite a bit of things. Yeah, we'll need artillery turrets before we go here. Just to make sure that they are no problem at all. How about orbit? Do we have anything exciting in orbit? It doesn't seem like it if you look at the map. It's just kind of, a small amount of build on here. So there's a small amount here in space, and that's fine. Not really needed. For right now, we just need to stack up on scaffolding. So let's do a request a chest on that as well. Let's see, just do it. We do it over here. And then I'd like to do a wire and say if scaffolding is less than, that's 10 slots, 20 slots. It's less than 10,000, then we have at least some to take there. Yeah, let's try that. Where is the scaffolding? Slow movement speeds is not that bad yet. And then you can just request a ton of scaffold. So we're going to take up 10 rows with scaffolding when this will work. And hopefully it will just fill it up so we have something else up there. We also need to get more science labs up there, and we need to look for a new power source. And I think solar panels are quite far into the future, because we have the small ones, and I think they will work. But this is the one I want. And only multi-spotted mirror, and that needs a ton. Chemical gel. Water lubricant. Oh, that's quite easy to make, but you probably have to use this one in space. Decontamination facility. Let's see, where's it at? Right there. And that probably needs to be used in space. I have a suspicion of that. So that means we have to send a ton of things into space. And that is where this mod gets cool. So we have to automate a ton of transporting items into space. Upgrade those. Oh, I can't upgrade those. I still need to make the next tier lab. So let's just set that up, to be honest, since that is something we should have done a long time ago. Just right here. Come on, I'll get you two away. Like to get that one as a lab. And that should work quite fast. Just making these. Good, and that can upgrade all the things we have all around the base. Look at that massive amount of robots just traveling around. I really need to sort a lot of this out soon. And our power is still holding, I think. No issues at all. Because our massive solar farm has been built quite easily, and we have stocked up items, so we might need to do a bit more power. We could do one up here just by itself. 3 million. But we need to get the oil. Copper is fine, filling up nicely. But I don't want to put one right here because I might need to go across to get that. So putting one down here is not really optimal either. But we might take a few into space, just the normal solar panels. At least at some point. So we can have a few more things up there. But what I'm running into right now is the issue where I have so many things to build and not quite sure where to start. But this is still just missing. Oh, that's a meteor. There we go. Missing the normal ones. They are being delivered over here. And it's not producing that many in here in base. But this should speed up things a bit. Hopefully. There we go. But yeah, our base is getting quite taxed right now on items it needs. Did we just run out of red circuits as well? Well, that's insane. So that's just something we have to look at as well quite soon. And is it plastic that's holding us back? Yeah, it is. So expanding plastic is... Oh, petroleum is running out. We should have petroleum running as fast as they can. But it can... What? No, it is still just a plastic production. Did I play something wrong? Oh god. Oh, yeah. We're running into issues with building a bit too fast. And yeah. Biochemical lab. Let's just wait a second with any more research until we just get our base up and running. So right here. In. That means that these should be working now. Then we would like to just expand this over and fill up the rest, since plastic can't be something we're missing, something as easy to make as plastic. And the petroleum is going strong, I think. Yes, and fills up all the way down. It expands over. And we might just make another plastic cell. since I don't want to be that to be our Achilles heel right now. Oh, and we might be running out of space as well. Wow, this is just working double time right now. That's quite cool. Oh, and our power is definitely starting to have issues. So, at the start of next episode, I think we'll place down a new solar field to get our power situation under control. What is ruining it right now is all our productivity modules. So, let's find a spot. I'll probably put it up here, just right next to the wall, and we can just take the train tracks to go up. So yeah, I'll end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you liked, and hopefully you'll join me in the next episode as well. See you next time. Bye.